I monetized my YouTube channel about a year ago, and well, I didn't do too bad. The purpose for this video is not to boast, obviously. I just want to offer up some inspiration to anyone who wants to start making content themselves. I will break down all revenue streams like YouTube AdSense, affiliate earnings, etc. And let me tell you, the ad revenue is a lot more than I would have expected. I will also include the value for any free stuff that was sent to me, but since I didn't directly make any money from it, I will keep the dollar amount separate for it. I will also tell you what videos did well and why I think they did, go through my analytics, stuff like that. Plus, I will give you some advice for figuring out what type of content you should start making when you're starting out and how to figure out a niche over time. Anyway, let's start with the smallest piece of the pie. Okay, so from Shopify, I made the least amount of money, which is 14.45 US dollars, as you can see. It's actually low enough that I have not been able to cash it out yet. The minimum you need to cash out is 25 bucks. That is just great, isn't it? And again, as you can see, I got all of it from banks. The conversion for the visits to sales was 18%, 11 visits, 2 sales. 14.45 earned. I have a second collaboration that's active from ADD1D. I got a backpack from them. It's not in my room right now. It's probably in my wardrobe. So I am yet to make a video about it. And well, spoiler alert, it's a tech backpack. I really like it. It's not too shabby. And if you want to help up the amount I've earned till now, the link is in the description. I know it's a shameless plug, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, let's move on to the second biggest piece of the pie, which would be from Amazon affiliate earning. Let me open it up. Okay, so as you can see, I made a total of 73.85 US dollars from Amazon affiliate earnings. I have not cashed this out yet also. I think bulk of it was made from a video I made curating tech products during Prime Day and Black Friday and stuff like that. I didn't do too bad. I can go through the analytics a little more in a bit. But as you can see, yeah, commissions was 46.85 and then bounties was $27. So this is any like Prime memberships or something if it was started. This is directly through commissions. Let me see, yeah. Uh, Funnily enough, I'm just gonna go under earnings. So this Roach Killer something, 3 of these were shipped and I got 90-cent commission from it. So the way this works is if someone clicks on your link and even if they don't buy what you've linked, your affiliate code is in their cookies. So whenever they end up buying anything after clicking on your link, anything from Amazon at all, you get some commission from it. Let me just show you. So someone bought an 80-inch TV stand, something. Let me open this up. So someone bought this thing, which is worth like 400 bucks. And I made 1170 off it. So Amazon affiliate can be great. I did not, literally none of these things I had linked, but people did open the link that I had put on my videos and then following that, they ended up buying different things. Again, item shipped. If you see like this Roach Killer, stuff like that, like it's just all over the place. Amazon can be pretty great. I haven't yet cashed out any of this because to cash out anything you've earned on the US store into Canadian bank account is a pain in my behind. Yeah, you have to route it through a lot of places, and like I said, major pain in my behind. So nothing cashed out, but I technically earned this. So let's just move on for now. Now let's add up all the free stuff I got as part of collaborations. Again, no money was exchanged. So I haven't earned anything, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of add up the dollar amount anyway. All of these things are going to be in USD, even though I'm in Canada, but it's the easiest to do it in USD. The first thing, let me show you. First thing is a NAS sent from a Sue store. This was worth $174.99. This was actually the second thing. The first thing, yep. So this was the first thing that was ever sent to me for free as part of collaborations. Worth $73.99. Pretty good mic. Second is that NAS I showed you guys a second ago. A Sue store. Yep, so this is the NAS that was sent to me from them, 170 worth 174.99. Third is a headset from Fifine, which is the H9 worth 37.99. Then there was a power bank from Banks. Let me show you guys. Yep, that was the power bank that they sent over. It's worth $59.99 as you can see. Then fifth is a case from Banks. Let me find that for you. This is the one I got, the Armor Grid Armor Air. Pretty decent case. It doesn't really go with the orange color of my iPhone. It was for a 17 Pro that I got it. It's worth $79.99. It's on discount right now. Sixth was also a case from Banks for the iPhone Air. And they happened to discontinue it before it ever came out. I got it as part of an early, preview kind of a thing. I actually liked it a lot. Let me grab it for you. So this is the 17 Pro one, like with the orange, like my phone is in a case right now. But with the orange, it didn't really look all that good. There are no other color option as far as I know. This was for the iPhone Air. Pretty good case, I'm not gonna lie. They discontinued it and I returned my iPhone Air also. So, but there was no official pricing for it, but I would estimate it to be around $49.99. Let's just go with $49.99. Seventh is a gaming audio mixer SC3. Let me open that. From Fifine. That is worth $49.99 as you can see right here. Pretty good. I've done a video about this too if you want to watch it. Then there is a backpack that I already told you ADT1D sent over. I am yet to make a video about this. This is worth $126. Pretty good. I'm not sure what. Yeah, I don't think I got the magnetic thing that they've written about. So yeah, $126. Ninth and the last one is, this is the one. It's right out of frame. Here it is. I'm yet to make a video about this too. I haven't even unboxed it. This is worth $129.99. So the grand total is $781.92. So $781.92 US dollars. But there are some deductions to be made. I had to buy some supplementary things to test out all the products. So let's remove those first. I spent about $250 on buying hard drives to go into the NAS from ASUS store. Where is the NAS? There it is. I had to buy some hard drives there, so $250 gone from that, and about $5 on buying an XLR cable to test the SC3. I didn't have an XLR cable before. $5 is not a lot, but we're gonna count it anyway. So these are the things I got only for testing, and I just had no use for them outside of the testing. So they have to be deducted from the dollar value. So the total of $781.92 goes down to $526.92. But again, this is just the value of the stuff, the value. And I didn't actually get this money and wouldn't get nearly enough if I were to sell all of this stuff secondhand. And I wouldn't really want to sell this stuff anyway. I like most of the stuff. Links to everything is in the description in case you want to get it for yourself. Shameless plug, I know, but again, you got to do what you got to do. Just check it out if you want. Anyway, now for the biggest chunk of the pie. You probably want to see my AdSense, don't you? Okay, let me switch over to AdSense. Okay, so this is the overview of what's going on with my YouTube right now. Let me zoom in a bit. So currently I have 2,647 subscribers. In the last 28 days, I'm losing words. In the last 28 days, views are 58.2K, watch time is 1.6K, and last 28 days is $162.81. Pretty good. Honestly, I've been making like $150 plus, close to 200 every month-ish, which should give you a ballpark idea of what I'm going to say now. So let's just go to the overall value of things. Let me just show you the whole thing first and then we can... Okay, so there it is, the value, 2157.95. This was all made, you can see the range right here. But as you can see, it's kind of flatline. I made no money during until I monetize. I'll tell you when I monetize the whole thing. That's quite a bit compared to all the other revenue streams I told you about, Shopify, Amazon, and even the value of the stuff that I got for free. But to be fair, this dollar amount is in Canadian dollars. The US dollar equivalent would be around 1,570.62 USD. It's still a decent amount. And this is for my main channel, Pirated Sardar, as you can see right there. That's my face. It's linked in the description if you want to check it out. Just look at the amount of views or something I've gotten. You can kind of see an overview of some things right here. I'll show you more. So anyway, I'll show you the analytics. Just remember that all the values are going to be in Canadian dollars. And I'm not going to convert everything as we go because, it's just too much work. But if you want to convert it to get an accurate picture, just remember that. Also, this part now, the part that's going on right now is not really scripted. I'm going to just kind of ramble a bit, I think. So feel free to put it in 2 times or skip over a few things if you want. A vague timeline, I started making content on Feb 26, 2024. That's when I published my first video. Let me show you. And then date. So as you can see, the first thing ever is Feb 26, 2024. Let's go back. Yeah. I unlocked the first tier of monetization around June-ish, so 5 months later. Let me make sure. 5 months later, July 2024. And I didn't make any money from it. I did unlock super thanks and stuff, but made no money from it until someone randomly did a super thanks worth like $2. So I made 137 of it. YouTube cut some part of it or tax or something. I'm not sure what the actual amount was, which was surprising. It was kind of random. It's never happened since. I don't know why it happened then. So anyway, outside of this, I monetized on December 1st, 2024, which is right here. And the very first day of monetization, I made $1.25. Since then, I've been making a decent amount. Let me just... So this is the true December 1st onwards, how much I've made. If we want to... let's just divide it by 365, I guess, to 156.58 by... So the average comes out to be around $5.9 Canadian dollars every day that I've made since, which isn't too shabby. It's not a part-time income even, obviously it's not. But the first year of monetization, having made that much is a decent chunk. And I use this money to outright buy my new phone. So pretty good. Okay. So December 1st to Jan 1st, as you can see, 1.5 million views in that time period. 1.5, whatever. Watch hours. So there are some videos that I posted. This was like kind of like a clip compilation from Apple's WWDC event. This has over 500,000 views on my channel. I'll show you the analytics for that too. I've seen some other people try to do this. It's just, yeah, I've made a few of these clip compilations so people do watch it on my channel more than I've seen them watch it on other channels. So yeah, but people can make whatever. It's not like I came up with the format. But I do sit down and like think about exactly what I'm going to put. So I think that's part of why it works. This is one of those searchable content. I'll show you the stuff too. But anyway, I posted this stuff and I saw a big spike in a single day, 72,000 views. And again, the average is not a lot for my channel. As you can see, it's a couple thousand every day, but 72,000 in a single day is a lot. The watch time for that single day was 1.5K. And then the money, as you can see, just goes with the watch time. So $75 in a single day right after I posted these two things. And well, that's kind of all fun and games, but let's go. So I didn't actually get to cash anything out the first month of monetization, as you can see. I made $36.47. $100 is the minimum to cash out. So literally everything that I got was all in 2025. That's why I'm just saying in the past year, honestly, the last like $180 that I made in December, I have not gotten yet also. I'll be getting it around Jan 20th because they process it and send it over the following month and it comes in like third-ish week. So, but for the sake of simplicity, I've just made whatever amount you see. Okay, let's just go through the custom thing. It's easy to remember that I monetized December 1st, 2024. It's like a very good date first. Just done. Okay. So there's that figure again ish. Yeah, Jan 1st was included in it. So I'll just include that here too. Again, just to keep everything constant. Okay, so 2156.58. This doesn't include that one super thanks. So as you can see, this video, so this has the most amount of views, over 500,000 views, but it is substantially lower money than this video, the controller cleaning. As you can see, the length of the video is very different. This is basically 15 minutes. And as you can see, it was published on July 13th. So a decent amount of the views that you see here are not even monetized. So December 1st onwards, this has made $818.06, which is 37.9% of my earnings. Now, why is this doing so well? Let me show you. So as you can see, basically half of the viewership is from external, which is like Google search and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see external Google search is basically a third of it. And there are like other places that you're finding this stuff. Chat GPT is recommending this video somehow. I mean, I'm sure it's doing well enough that, Chat just kind of picks it up. So that's half of the traffic that I get. Then another like quarter of the thing is YouTube search. And then some of it, people probably search it up, PS5 related content, stuff like that. So they get it and then they watch it, probably because they're getting stick drift. It was a big problem with my PS5, so I know my mouse is going dry. So I know like it was a big problem. The click-through rate is very high, 7.8%. That's probably why it just keeps doing well. I don't actually like the thumbnail a lot, and I've thought about changing it, but again, the click-through is pretty decent. If you want to see the RPM, it's 935, which is a lot, you should know. CPM is close to double it, which is usually what you see. This is one of the highest performing videos, and I would recommend to anyone. Make content, make content that you know stuff about, like I know what I was doing here. And then try to make content that's searchable. So you see about 200 of my subscribers came from this, which is just in a 10%. So still a significant amount. Make searchable content, very important. I'll show you more searchable content on my channel. Let me filter this stuff by views and public. Okay, this stuff is just like clips and stuff, so it doesn't really matter. But I want to talk about these three things. So this is, I think, the second video I ever made, and this has made $7.11. But most of the views that I got were before I monetized. So it's not a fair comparison. So I've only had 2,000 views added 2,000-ish views added since I monetized. But as you can see, it's had a lot of watch time, a lot of everything. Now, because this is also a very searched thing, 2/3 of the thing comes from YouTube search, then 15-ish% comes from external, which is a lot of it is almost always Google search. This was also searchable. I didn't mean it to be. I was just trying new things. It just so happened. The CTR is very high, 8.1. I don't know how I thought of this shot. I just took a photo and it did pretty well. I was experimenting with new things work out. So try new things, obviously. This is another one. Let me show you the reach. Now 63% of it. It's just, the video is just called Why Apple is Jumping from iOS 18 to iOS 26. Tech channel, I am a tech channel. It's a very basic explainer video and it's not that hard to do it. If just in the last 7 days, you can see it has had 100 views, 9.6 CTR, which is great. And then 80+% is external, which is again going to be mostly Google search. YouTube search is 15%, a lot. Searchable content does very well. So since published, I believe this was published after I'd monetized. Yeah, I mean this year. So yeah. So $40 just from this. Pretty good. This video didn't take me very long to make. I was mostly just sitting and some light editing. I did script it, man. Scripting is actually very important because the AVD is actually not that great, but it's not that bad also. 1/3 of it's watched. So try to script better. It was a short video, not bad. I believe this is also very, so yeah, YouTube search is very high. Dbrand stuff does very well on my channel, I gotta say. I don't know how. 11% CTR I knew because of how I've taken this thumbnail. You can see peeling off, you're kind of showing it. And then the title says it's a skin review 1 year later, adds credibility, it's good. Search content, external, mostly Google search, you know the whole shtick. AVD is low, but CTR is high. So the combination kind of makes it, and so, since it's being searched a lot, YouTube does offer it. And then watch time is close to 200 hours, which, given that was just published September 9th, it's a lot of watch time. I was trying to monetize not that long ago. So 4,000 watch hours was so hard to get to. But once you start making, content that you like making, it's not that hard. The last 48 hours, it has added 79 views. Then again, so outside of the clip stuff, you can see dbrand pops up a lot. There's dbrand, this is dbrand. On the dbrand thing, this was fairly recent, November 13th. Well, that's it. Is there anything else I want to show you guys? I mean, just see that I started making content Feb 26th. And I can show you, if you think, so if you actually go to my channel and see how long I've had this channel, it is since 2014. I just started posting on the channel I used to use before. But just to prove to you that there was no watch time or anything added from other stuff. I had some stuff that I unlisted, but not a lot. So you see 31.5K watch hours. If you see lifetime, it's literally the same. So yeah, before that, whatever, I never posted anything really. I put some things like unlisted and stuff just to send to friends and whatever. And some other things that I unlisted and then ended up posting on this channel, the one that you're on now. I guess that's all the analytics stuff that I wanted to show you guys. So that brings the grand total for my earnings to $1,658.92 US directly. and about $525 worth of collaboration stuff. Okay, now for the advice. I'm going to switch my script over to right behind the camera. You got the brief timeline for things. Just to recap, Feb 26, 2024, I posted my first video ever. About 5 months later, in July 2024, I unlocked the first year of monetization. But what matters is I unlocked ad revenue on December 1st, 2024, and that's how I made basically all the money I've made till now from YouTube. But this is where it gets interesting. The first 4 months, I published a mix of content, like I said before. Today, when you look at my channel, it's all content, it's all tech content because I enlisted some non-tech stuff. Most, if not all of those videos now exist on the channel this video exists on. This is my second channel, which is purely for vibes and bakchodi. If you don't know bakchodi, look it up. It's a good word, fun word. Anyway, so what made me switch to exclusively tech content? Well, I went through my analytics after publishing about 16, 18 videos, I think. And I realized that all of my tech content was doing the best out of all. Also, I was having the most fun making the tech content out of all. But I wouldn't have known that if I wasn't publishing whatever came to mind. I started working on whatever projects I wanted to. I was throwing shit at the wall, seeing what stuck, and that's exactly what you should do. When you start out, just make whatever you want. Over time, just make more of what you're enjoying. And if you want to make money from, making content, pick an interest of yours that people are also reacting to. Because if people don't like it, you can be the creative and try to keep making things. But if they're not watching it, you're not going to make money from it. If it's just for pure vibes and bakchodi, like I said before, then do whatever, like this second channel is. And I didn't stop living life while I was doing all of this. I definitely could have made a lot more money from content creation, but I never wanted to make things I didn't like. I've scrapped fully edited videos and projects just because I hated how they came out to be. I didn't like the script, the storyline, how it was short, the B-roll, the thing I was talking about, like these speakers, they were outdated. I ended up they're not here. I don't know why I'm pointing. But Soundcore Boom 2, I really love those speakers, but Boom 3i had come out by then. So I just never published it. I said no to some sponsorship offers because I refuse to give up on what I believe in, and definitely not at the expense of potentially scamming the small audience I'm barely gaining at this point. And I would recommend the same to everyone else. My goal this year is to monetize this second channel as well now, probably through some more gym content and some, light motivational masculinity kind of stuff. One short format that I'm planning on making right now is asking some of my girlfriends about what they want to see more of from guys. For example, like clean eyebrows and stuff. I've cleaned mine. You can start to expand on things that you want to make over time as well. You always have time. Like no need to rush, boys. Like you have time. You can always do more, but just do what you're doing now, kind of right and sustainably, and over time you can just ramp it up. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.